But look at the nades, Harry.
Yeah, Util's going to start raining over the top, so these players in Donut will be getting smoked out. They've got to come through this ahead of time, and they try to play out with two. Siren already dead, and Wonderful mopped up on those dualies. Astralis, they own the ace site.
He's not going to ace again, is he? Like, he first round for Astralis at Blast was a pistol ace.
Yeah.
T-side overpass.
Resmoked at Donut. Spirit have to reroute to CT. Patsy is waiting a while, but I don't think the time is going to be there for Spirit. Even with the kit, Astralis have so many numbers, they don't need to force fights. Buzz looking for more, shot from behind, but Blame will trade, and it's going to be all okay, all fine, all dandy for Astralis in this pistol round.
And I like the extra utility in the pistol round, right? Meta changes so much all the time. But way back, you have 5 guys by...
3 smokes again for Astralis.
They could do a bit of damage here. That flash to try and set up the peak from Chopper goes a little early, but Siren in a good spot with this Deagle. Finds himself a second, now gets out of there, just looking to play the 4-on-3. Astralis, the onus is on them to cook up a solution now.
Spirit have a chance. If he gets nothing, it's going to be the same situation, like Siren dying on B, Astralis plant, and they don't overface. He needs one.
Yeah, Patsy needs a kill. Out with that swing, now they know where he is. They've got him boxed in, but there's the kill that Patsy needed. Zip here with the bomb on his back. Will get the trade. Blame F starting to make some presence now and out towards main. Siren still chiming in with the Deagle. Opened up the round with 2. Set up back in spawn. Zip, head on a swivel. Deals with one of these players on the mid-split. Now here's that second man moving in, but Siren adds another to the tally. And there's Wonderful to seal the deal on that round. Beautiful dig work from Siren. Kind of relying on the fights coming to him. Looks like Patsy going to try set him up with a flashbang. Flash will connect. Glaive was blind, but gets himself into safety. Someone needs to get this kill to tip the scales just to kickstart the retake, give you a bit of an easier time here. And there's Siren providing it. Stuck on his teammate, but they are battling through this. That nearly gets a little bit weird over towards the temple. Planted for Donut, Device, and Zip were meant to be the ones to clutch this out, but a 2v5, they are just spamming smokes and hoping for the best. One man off the bomb, but it is stuck. And so Spirit come up with the win in that one. A 5v5 retake that falls in their favor.
Rest of Astralis trying to regain this big control. Good shot for Zip.
Yeah, lovely way to tip the scales. And now the AWP getting traded out between Patsy and Wonderful. Over here at ramp, lurking in this smoke is Device, but Chopper's going to get the better of him. This is a disaster for Astralis. The bomb is outside of the B double doors. Device, I guess, was meant to be the man to go back and get it, but he got pushed over at ramp. And so that responsibility now falls down the line. Zip having to embark on a big journey to go and get the bomb, while the rest of Astralis are left walking into this A site. Might end up becoming the case that Zip gets fed. Instead, Chopper is the one to get that kill. And so now, just a lonely Buzz. There's Patsy to put him in the dirt, and Team Spirit collect a third.
Deep peek, a jiggling player, maybe an AWP, but they're playing it a bit of a different way. Fast A again for Astralis. They love the quick smokes, but coming through them is Spirit. They don't respect this pistol push, and they will go 2 for 1 to start. Patsy's still here. He can't flick back in time, but his job is done. Astralis is not comfortable. If they get a plant, I'll be impressed.
Wonderful is low as well.
Yeah, they're saying impossible magics. This is quite a risk to try and go through that. He is lucky to still be alive, if you can call it that. 1 HP.
Astralis wins this. I'm calling it. It's Blame and Zipix, man.
Chopper, though, you can't count this guy out.
I feel like
resetting for a flank.
Oh, they've given away a kill, and that's a bit of a shame. I feel like Chopper wanted to wait for the plant, right? Till they had like a 3v1 isolated.
Yeah.
He was trying to wrap through mid into Donut, and he will get the backstab on Zip. Now, just Blame F left to get past. Back in main, bomb planted for him, but Chopper wrecks him in the head-to-head. The captain with that mid-flank finds another round for Team Spirit.
And you know exactly where he can be and where he will most likely be.
Device scoped immediately up the ramp here in this gun round. Looks for the B pick, but it's the mid-take that Spirit are fighting for. Patsy wins that out against Blame behind the boxes, and Device edges further forward. But there's a rotate coming in on short. He's got to be careful. Magic's with an off angle as well. He's even going to trade out Chopper, who is tucked in back B. Device misses his shot. Molly might displace his player in the site. He's going to smoke it and get out.
Glaive's holding for the rotates. He's hoping he gets fed a kill here. Everyone else from Astralis can pause, knowing that if he deals with one of these A players, that A site gets so much weaker as a result. Crossing back, Glaive gets caught, repositioning into the red room, and Spirit now look to pad out A. They've started to piece together what's happening here. You can see that Siren is even moving away from B. Plant coming in. This is heard by Wonderful. It's calmed across, so the full rotate looking to come through now. He nails that first shot onto Device, and Buzz is left in this clutch. Spirit have got a good bit of util left, right? Smoke, Molly, Flash, so much to make life miserable for Buzz in this clutch attempt. The bulk of this util is on Wonderful, and it might go down right now. Maybe. Buzz knocks it out of the round, now pinned in behind the big box, but he puts up another. Buzz up for something, and Siren rings the last bell. It's closing time on that round. Team Spirit. And so even as Astralis move into red, they are going to get this real estate. There's not really anything Spirit can do about that, but they know it's happening, and that's something. Good positioning for Astralis to own, though, pushing all the way through. Chopper called their bluff, smokes and rushes through it, and there's Patsy doubling up over towards Donut. Astralis are torn down in that round there.
Chopper just knows he can. 20 seconds.
Dude, the beauty of this is that, like, Astralis have done this in a lot of rounds. Oh, we start one place, but then we end up going A, and Spirit are just, like, calling their bluff on this. They never left the two-man A setup, and they have 4 players here before Astralis are even in the site. This should be a done deal. Bomb gets away from them. Molly into the site, so they can't plant anymore, and now they're getting farmed up by Wonderful's AWP. Beautiful round.
Awesome. I mean, yeah, Wonderful. Certainly the star AWPer of the map right now. He's been all over the place. Lots of different starting positions. Tried lots of different openers. And just consistent.
Here he gets, you know, the blind tag. So maybe Astralis is feeling he's full blind. But you guys can see, I mean, he sees pretty clearly. They have 2 mollies on B still. There's still a smoke on Wonderful. This is going to be tough.
Ooh, there's an easy kill, and he won't be able to get out, though. Zip will trade very quickly. Device better get involved as well. A Flash comes in. Lurker in mid, going to win his fight, but Chopper holds on to B for the meantime.
Oh, the bomb's
Device,
down in B.
He wants to try and get it back, but there's not much time.
Yeah, their hands are tied. They've got to try and battle into the site, but with so little time left, it's going to come down to like a series of 1v1s, and Spirit is so comfortable there, man. Blame F locked out of the round. He was lost to the hands of time over in mid. Spirit, I need to repeat it again. Ever since winning that D ground with Siren and like the Siren and Chopper MP9.
Siren loves this spot.
Yeah, he's going to get one surely, right? Very hard to flash. It's warning off the jiggle, and tries to pull a nade, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because he kills 2. And that might be the round. Device has a Glock. Okay. One step too far.
Armed out, but into Wonderful. There's always a second man. Blame F. Well, giving up his position with that one shot now. Fighting for CT. Magic just swings him.
That's it.
And Team Spirit are having one hell of an opening map here for Group D at the Pro League. Okay, Zip, I think he jumped over the AWP. Yeah, Wonderful didn't see him.
I don't know.
They don't know that Zipnix is here. Oh, okay. Well, he gets the first kill free. It's just a question of how many can he realistically get from this. Siren dead. He started to get paranoid about him turning around. So now they know about Zip in Temple. Still, it's a life made that much harder for Patsy at the back of the site, who has now been mollied out. Wonderful. Good for one. The molly will deal with Patsy eventually. Moving through Temple in the meantime. Chopper trying to take away Donut. 2 Galils and a Mac-10 in the post plant. No util for Astralis, plenty for Spirit, and they've got this backstab that right now no one's looking at. Buzz just checked it, but the timing couldn't be worse. And so Spirit pull up, and they find 13 in a row at that. They start winning on the CT side, and they never quit. Will this come back to haunt them? Because that ain't smoking anyone off. They will get the plant, but Device is the man to find the first kill to open up this pistol. Jumping at him backwards, but Device, this man eats right now. 3 in the round, and now it's just Chopper left. He can't win this, and he knows that. That's why he's all the way.
What's he doing?
Back in T-Spawn.
What's he doing?
He's going to go blame.
Plant.
What's he doing here? He has nothing. He has nothing.
About to be tested here because they're up in the site. They've overran it. They've pushed Astralis back.
No.
Zip and Glaive with a killer piece, but the Glaive frag is traded. Device keeping this in the advantage of Astralis. Moving up the long side is also deleted after 1. Here's the backstab for Zip. An MP9 out of the round. It's trades left and right, but BlameF will see that one through to the end. This could be nice. It's at least, at a bare minimum, going to give them a faster rotation into B, but it could be so much more than that. They can catch the bomb here as it tries to cross. Instead, Wonderful is the man to pick up that kill, extending the Spirit lead even further in this round. A 5v3 as they move into the B site.
This is theirs on a plate, isn't it? Bomb's going to get planted soon enough, and Chopper's even taking more space. There's no more nades in this post-plant for Spirit. I say post-plant, bomb only just going down. And they tried to save. They will not be allowed. From 5 Galils to 4 Galils and an A1S.
With how Spirit is playing, and again, a couple of fights, you could see that Buzz versus Wonderful. I mean, it's a Galil versus a FAMAS, a fight everyone loves to see. If Vitality can come back for 14-1, so can Astralis on CT side, Ancient. I believe. Do you believe, Harry?
I believe,
Amen, brother.
Here we are, Zip. Oh, dead after 1, of course. Buzz, will he have any luck with just the Deagle? This guy's a bit of a pistol aficionado, but he's dead too. And so, I mean, dude, the Galil is kind of sick. Like, it is. How do you feel? You know, Galil v famous, it's not even a question,
we call it in
right?
Serbia? We call it the guitar.
Why?
Why?
I have no idea.
No?
I think Assad coined the term, so ask him.
Make it ring, make it sing, baby. Struggle with a lot when we saw the move into Vitality, and it's one that even in recent form, while Astralis have played it a few times, it's not been great for them. The numbers haven't been good. They've lost 4 out of the last 5.
Put role position clashes on CT, where Glaive has to play anchor, and I don't think he's pretty good at anchor.
They beat the molly. They ran through it, then they smoked it after Magic's got to the top of the ramp. It sets off the timings very weird for Astralis. Spirit, this is it, folks.
This is a 15-4 call.
No kit to do it either, so he's going to run out of time, isn't he? And this was 4 rounds for Astralis, and all 4 rounds with pistols and conversions. So that's a bit of a sad ending, but this is how it has to be.
Yeah, with Buzz dead, the numbers getting away from them and having the smoke push. This is a done deal.
Doable, Harry.
Dead, and there we are, 16-4. As Team Spirit run away with the match. Don't let it distract you from the 100% success rate in pistols. Love that.
When did Striker become the coach of Spirit?
Right, okay, so we still have Mirage coming down the pipeline. That's the second map in this series.
If it's easier for you in percentage.
Oh, that's way easier. 66.6 recurring.
Yes.
Right there you go. Thank you.
Nice,
Thank you for breaking that down for me, Yanko.
Yeah.
No worries.
Always shrink it. Oh, Molly's
Coming B, Harry.
Ah!
Here it is. Glaive pulls the molly. Zip. They're in. And he gets domed. Here's Glaive trying to rise to the occasion. Glaive rising, and Patsy puts him in the dirt. BlameF also in the chaos, and Device helps out. My God, Device coming up with the goods in this pistol. It's just Magic's left. Homie is surrounded. They are all around him, and there's BlameF to put him in the dirt. Astralis, another pistol. BlameF drops that smoke, but they're moving up short. They're going to try and split B here. Astralis are in position to deal with this, so 1-for-1 on BlameF. Smoked off at short, a Team Spirit. Bit of aggro in the apartments. That's what Chopper was waiting for. But Glaive is good for the trade. Now dropping into the site, he's seen one man is out short.
There's a man in there, Glaive. Can he deal with him? A little 1v1, and this is the swing kill of the round because the bomb is coming through apartments right now, and Magic's desperately needs to win that fight. He will. Now, Wonderful can jump out, get that default plant. Device doesn't want to go through a molly or a smoke. He's going to have to hold off and play retake with Buzz. Or maybe not at all. There's no kit right now. Going to poke their head in. Buzz going in first, finding that info, but he will fall to Magic's and leave Device in a very difficult clutch, one that he won't amount to some of the youngest players we have playing in Tier 1 CS. I think at least last year, Spirit were the youngest team in the top 20. I imagine that's probably still the case.
I mean, every year you get older,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. So does everyone. So does everyone. Thank you, Harry. I had a point of Team Spirit. Think about it like that for a second. Yeah.
He turns 20 this year, so in a way...
Oh yeah, every year you get older.
We were all right. Yeah. Here we are. Here's the B play. Zip only good for one, but Device was waiting a pounce at the back of the site, now tucked in at jail. They've got to clear him out here. Patsy going up and over the van, but they're already through that market. Smoke in the molly is Glaive, spammed out by Wonderful, but Device is just still chilling out over at the bench. Waiting patiently. Wonderful knows he's got him. Oh,
okay.
Love that from Chopper.
Well done, Rush.
Turns around, catches Blame, and now they've got Device pinned in. No one else has been able to deal with him yet. They might not even know that he's still stuck around, just waiting in this position.
Oh my god, this is so much pressure because Chopper's dropped to come under so he can reset, and that means Wonderful just has to live forever in this site. Thank goodness no one's pushing him, but he'll be the one to force a fight. Buzz now needs to take this 1v1 while he's got it, force the kill, but I fear he's too wide now. He's going to get traded by Chopper coming through the apartments, and he was still looking short. He still didn't know about that reset. What a round from Wonderful and Chopper. That's a big Molotov, and now Buzz has to consider his back as well.
Oh, Blame F just missed that timing. Now they've got to play back-to-back in between the ramp. One man fighting one way, someone else fighting the other. Patsy and Siren, they deal with the ramp component. Both felled, and now Astralis having to retake this A play. Patsy swinging out, spots a rotate through the spawn. This AWP of Wonderful looks to get posted, but it's never needed. Set up by Siren's flashbang, and Glaive is already saving. Team Spirit.
They're fighting for mid control. We don't want to fight them back. They come to play close ramp, which is good. Device is holding ramp with the AWP. Buzz is next to him holding his zaps. But Blame has to be somewhere where he can watch their con, right? Like, he's in jungle, and he's trying to, you know, watch between, you know, the boost and connector and whatnot, but he could get smoked off there. We did see him get mollied.
Put away once they've built up momentum, and nothing says momentum like a 16-4 win on the last map. Device, I would be nervous too, but he's going to back up, tries to get set up in the window, but Magix deletes him. Chopper's out through short, and even though he's gone, now they know where Zip is. They know they've got him boxed in somewhere over towards the short side. Util coming out, and there's Magix with that second opener. Glaive throws himself in, but it's traded immediately. This fight in mid goes the way of Patsy, and Buzz is left in a 1v3 that he's just got to save in. I feel like when you're playing the Spirit squad, it's like nothing goes unpunished, right? Like the moment...
Sort of play from Glaive, right? It's a bit of an all-in. Like, if he gets in and gets 2 kills, and Blame wins the duel with Patsy, that gives him a fighting chance, but if he loses, they just need to save. I mean, Device gets basically the look he wants. He fakes the jump down, and Magix just wide swings, but can't connect with the shot.
And this is lovely. Oh
dear. It was less lovely. They hear the molly tag. They know Device was just there. They're also having to be paranoid about short. Flashed into that is Zip. Device fires off. Damage done, but running out of ammo. Tries his hand at the knife. Wonderful lands the flick, and somehow Spirit are breaking away back into this round. A 3v5 as it begins. Now they sit with the man advantage. B site taken. Bomb getting planted. Blame F moves up through short. Deagle is all he's got by his side, and Wonderful bests him in the head-to-head. Team Spirit dig themselves out of the hole.
You know what that round is? And they could tell it was supposed to be the same B hit from Team Spirit. Buzz is still in window, you know, holding for a flank. Blame F is still shadow or wherever he is.
Double cat.
Right? Like, and it's just...
And dude, like, those were such big boots to fill, and I feel like he's done a great job of kind of molding to that. He's looked lights out.
We'll talk about it after this round, perhaps, because we've got a little 4v5.
No.
Astralis, they've got an opening kill, and this is for Spirit to change their direction. Oh, no, he got caught jumping out on the short side, hit the wall, and so Glaive will manage to use that other AWP well. 2 kills for Astralis, but quickly a trade back from Siren and Palace. That bomb for Chopper is out on an island right now in ladder room. Buzz trying to hold on to A, getting some dry duels here from Spirit, but they're running out of time. Chopper's going for the B plant, guys. Chopper is going to try and clutch this one out while his two teammates sell this at 20 seconds.
This is wild.
Can they get out?
This is crazy. I mean, they're going to struggle to be involved in holding the site, right? But Astralis, they also have guys trapped, boxed in here. So Siren, if he wins this fight, he won't be able to. And now it is just left to Chopper on the solo B plant. 1v4, everyone coming his way. First for Chopper, but there's the trade. And finally, Astralis win a rifle round. By you know, the aforementioned Zorti. So it's like, even that, you know, felt crazy at the time, but it ends up working out for the Glaive. He's got this secondary AWP, but he's going to offer up one hell of a B holder else. I mean, this round should already be over. Glaive doesn't really want to be here right now. Oh, but he's making it work, making it happen. Good for the double. Traded by Wonderful. Maybe this has inspired Device to want to give it a go. He's rotating over through middle. Gonna try his hand at the 1v2.
Love a flash here, though, because with Wonderful on this angle, there's surely no way Device can get past. Wonderful has not been missing a beat, and it won't be this round either, will it? 10 for Spirit, while he nails that shot.
Been beating Blame F. That was obviously like what he's normally left to do on these like T-sides as well, as like kind of go for these like con lurks, right? So getting bested at his own game almost. Siren, there's the opener.
Nice, though.
They do have a second man under Palace. Device, two dinks! Two dinks will convert one of them, but now dead. That is devastating. If he'd completed those 2 kills, could be a very different round. Instead, Zip has got to offer up resistance behind triple. Good for one, bit of damage down range. Glaive moves in, he delivered a big double in that last round to even have Astralis considering a 1v2 attempt.
But will be able to stop the plant, because no kit, that's a big problem. There's 2 low players. Magic goes in first, and almost Glaive ready to spray the second, but Wonderful off the AWP, makes it work. The one guy with health saves the round for Spirit.
He will just concede this space, dropping out. They've even boosted a man up over on short. Device has got a good angle. Oh, he saw someone going up con, and Patsy catches that round. Now he's waiting underneath the balcony. There's one. Siren moving in. Will he be able to succeed where Magic's failed? Does get the trade, but now he's boxed in at the van with the bomb on his back. Dead man. And so Astralis find a 4th right at the end of the half. Is that going to be enough for them, though? And will their 100% success rate in pistols keep up?
But surely they don't win the 4th one.
Oh, I mean, that would be too much.
I mean, it would be crazy. I think at that point, the comeback is as good as done. So let's see. Can they win it? Whoa. Oh, ladder trick. Patsy's dead. Down under the Palace. And we're into the 4-on-4. Wonderful holding the cross. Will get naded. Catches these hands. Ooh. Look at them running at him. Look at them dying. Wonderful. Taps a couple of heads off, and it's just Blame. He can't get out of the danger zone.
Glaive had the cross, but he decided to go back to trade that kill, even though he's just getting jiggled by the player in jungle. He really wanted that fight, but he had the bomb.
Right.
We'll educate in just a moment. With another crucial entry. It's Wonderful making that scoreline even prettier. Oh, Chopper, he's got the harpoon now. He needs to go wailing. Pushing through that CT smoke. Blame's in the middle of the site. They don't know. And they find out. Nice shot for Device. Chopper's still here, and he might be unaccounted for.
Siren on the flank, he has to go basically apps because he has an MP9. Chopper's
boy.
Could have been big. Doesn't quite stop the plant. That's so much damage.
Oh, no.
Oh, but wait. They've run into Siren. Device is trapped in the Palace with Siren and will get overran. 1 HP on Glaive. 1 HP to try and win this round. And an MP9 now upgraded onto the AK. Siren could spam him out at triple. Glaive isn't peeking yet. Siren just turns away. And so Glaive with 1 HP locks in that 1v1 and keeps Astralis in this thing. Yeah, everyone else is trying to make contact first over here on A. Oh, full blind. Chopper still knocks one out of the round. This bomb continues to be a problem, but FlameF is finally getting a move on over here in mid, in the connector. Here's this reposition, gives away a kill, is wonderful. And this short player spotted, knocked out of the round. BlameF with a great lurk down through the connector. The last man remaining is Siren, but he finds that timing to device. The bomb, Blame still down in the connector. 20 seconds to play for here. Glaive's got to get himself out of this one.
Yeah, he's so scared that he's being flanked, but he just cleared it and is able to take a 1v1. Blame not there in time, or rather Glaive swinging before he was. Still going to be a fake tap. Siren, here's the steps, and Blame has to go for the sticky fake again and wins that fight. All Blame, baby. 3 kills off that mid lurk and then closes the 1v1. Pick your position, Chopper, dropping loud, deep smoke, Zip challenges, and Buzz wins that fight through the smoke. Wonderful fires off. Magix will trade him out at least 3-on-2. Astralis cool the brakes for a moment, but that's just giving time for Spirit to get set up as they rotate off of B. Magix trapped inside of a Molotov. He doesn't have a smoke, but it's not spreading. And that plant will be allowed.
Oh, will it? They let the plant come in, but they do find the man planting it. BlameF in the clutch now.
Go on.
Trapped in at the sandwich. He can hear the footsteps firing off. They know where he is, and they swing him together. Peeked from, you know, what felt like unlimited angles. If you're BlameF there, he gets swung over the stairs, down the stairs.
Siren's considering it, but
this is still so, I don't know, man. I still get so nervous with the bomb where it is right now.
oh no, the scope gave it away. He couldn't see. And Magix drops the orb heading for a B pick. And that's where they wanted to go with Buzz coming through apartments.
Buzz is probably going to just throw this smallish shoot and they're going to go up con.
He's trying to sell it on his own as well. Oh, did Magix get stuck? Looked like he did there. Buzz doesn't even need to commit. And they've got that A kill. That's all that matters. Plant should be fine.
Oh, Buzz nails everyone over towards B. All the remaining players in this round are very low. BlameF and Glaive, the two defenders. Oh, BlameF's... the second man was leaving. Glaive was trying to wrap all the way around the world. Realizes his true calling was to come back to this site. Try to keep them off the bomb. Wonderful is believing, but not ready for a second ramp player. And that tap not drawing a fight out of Astralis means his job just got infinitely harder. He's gonna tap Glaive out of the round, and now just has Buzz left to beat on the bomb. No peek, Buzz up and over, puts a stop to that clutch attempt. And so Astralis arrive at double digits on the wings of Buzz.
Nice drive.
To break their default, maybe a little bit more aggressive, like going up mid-ramp.
That was actually
now
the
Astralis
change
speeding up on mid.
Yeah, that was the change that Astralis made to win their first rifle, was bringing out the double orbs. Bit of mid-aggro, but Glaive responds. More of it coming in, and Siren from short at least keeps Team Spirit in this round. Holding this lengthy sight line, there's no way to get him off this angle. You've got flashes, you've got mollies, so you can try and displace him, but you can't smoke it. So he will have a chance at a fight here.
No way.
They're walking up close. They're bypassing the AWP, or at least they're gonna try to, but Buzz ain't so lucky. And now with Zip in this clutch and with Siren arriving on the wrap round, this is a safe moment for Spirit. 35 seconds left and Zip has got to cook up a solution. He doesn't even know where the second man is, and as he walks back, Siren will deliver that round. A big hat trick, a big 3K.
And this might just be how the cookie crumbles, how she goes. Nice shot for Wonderful. Chopper, he will die in Palace. Buzz has been given a gun. Maybe Astralis can make this work.
High flash actually blind Magix. That was the one that Wonderful used to try and escape. Not punished by Astralis though. Now they try to move in. Flash dodge by Magix the second time around. However, Zip has found a way up close with the smokes down. They're right next to each other in the jungle, but that's an unfortunate util pull for Zip. Feeds him to Magix. Now a man up in the retake. Team Spirit 3 kills away from locking in a win in their opening series for Group D. Buzz is low in the back of the site, and that nade's gonna get rid of him. Living on borrowed time, he's out of the round now. Glaive from Tetris is deleted as well, and Device with just a Mach 10. They're on the bomb, swinging out, finds one, but that's the end of the line. Team Spirit pick up the dub, 2-0.
Yeah, great performance from Team Spirit. Aggressive, determined, resolved. Played really well individually too. And for Astralis, unfortunately, it just feels like they